Okay, here comes my next review. This here is the Netflix themed exclusive Walmart only Bumblebee. So that's the packaging. You got Bumblebee here on the side, really cool artwork. I'm going to tell you something about this artwork in a second. You got your pictures on the back, which they have to have, languages, warnings, hasbro. Got your warforcybertron art there. You got this, that, it's stuff. So this artwork here, here's a quick story. This Bumblebee that we got right here, right? So this was the only Earthrise Bumblebee that I found at 6 Walmarts. So here's how this broke down and how I was able to track down the Earthrise Transformers. So from what I was able to figure out, I live in Austin, Texas. There are 6 Walmarts within 12 miles of me. 3 of them are within 3 miles of me. 3 of them are on the south, 3 of them are on the north. So 3 of those 6 Walmarts got the Netflix repaint of Optimus Prime, which is this one right here. They all got Alita 1, as well as Wheeljack, Impactor, and Red Alert. So all 6 of the stores got the $20 price point figures. Only 3 of them got Optimus Prime. Out of those 6, only 1 got one Bumblebee as far as I can tell, and that was the one on South Austin. Then the Earthrise Soundwave, only 1 store got Soundwave, and that was in North Austin. So if you're trying to track all of these guys down, literally you have to go to all the Walmarts in your area, and they're going to be distributed among the different Walmarts. And so Bumblebee and Soundwave, they are the rarest of the 2, and Bumblebee shipped the least. And so with Bumblebee, this artwork on the side of his box, I went to the store and I found all these Transformers except for Soundwave and Optimus. I found Optimus and I found them all, and I was so excited. And I was looking around and I looked up at the top shelf, and lo and behold, I saw the artwork peeking out from behind like 2 figures. One was a Red Alert and one was Alita 1. And I saw just the tip of his horn peeking out. The tip of this horn peeking out on the artwork. And I knew what I was looking at. I knew I saw a Bumblebee. And I used a toy of the Darksaber from Star Wars to get up there and pull it down. So I probably poached this Bumblebee from somebody who hid it up there and was hoping to get it later. So if you hid a Bumblebee at a Walmart in South Austin and it disappeared, that was me, and I apologize. So that's how I got this Bumblebee. Like I said, the rarest one. This is the rarest one. There were 3 Soundwaves in North Austin. However, there was only 1 Bumblebee. So that's what you got to do, is stagger the different Walmarts, because they're going to be spread out like that. And there's probably an algorithm that covers it. Anyway, that's how I got Bumblebee. What can I say about him? He's awesome. He's cool. I got his gun here from the Centurion pack. This here is Cliffjumper's gun, because when you run molds or you retool them or you use parts or you reprint things, sometimes you wind up with a case of mold fatigue in a way. And this here is Bumblebee's gun, and the back of this is just completely melted out. The hole is all oblong shaped, and this thing barely even hangs in there. Yeah, so that's kind of an issue. The rest of the gun is fine, but somehow back here, reprinting, remolding, retooling this came out all fugly. Yeah, so I got Cliffjumper on here, and you know what? There are different ways that you can hold this. That's how I just put it tonight, because I thought it looked kind of cool. And usually when I got him holding this gun, Bumblebee or Cliffjumper, I have him hold it like this. I like the thing to go over the shoulder like that. I just think it looks kind of cool. So, yeah. There you got Bumblebee and how I can hold this. Articulation. He's got swivel, bicep, but there's something in here where it clicks, so it's a little tight. I think that's from the sprue, actually, so maybe go in there and clean up the plastic a little. But the elbow bends, the hand turns, shoulder moves, head is on a ball joint, moves around. Same with this arm. It's got a knee, 90 degrees. It's got, do the splits, got waist rotation, and it's got that mad ankle tiltage. So, very posable, very, very posable Bumblebee. And then, you know, a lot of people don't like this, but you can do the whole parts forming aspect where he could use the back of his car as a riot shield, I guess. You know, why not? As Emgo would say, why not? Dare we ask why not? I mean, if you like it a little less kibble, I like imagining that the car kind of folds like that when he transforms, and then it just winds up on his back. You know, that's kind of cool. But yeah, he's a beautiful looking bee. His head looks just like, get close here, his head. Now, I'm a little colorblind, but his eyes don't really look blue to me. They look more of like a green. I don't know what's up with that. They look kind of weird. But he's got his horn. It's a classic G1 head. It's beautifully painted. You know, again, you can tell the yellow plastic versus the yellow paint. These don't match up, and a lot of people have complained about that. I really don't care. I'm sort of colorblind anyway, so I can't even really tell. So that doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, he's a beautiful, amazing little G1-y Bumblebee. And, you know, it's pretty amazing that he started out as this stupid little guy right here. Look at that. This, somehow. Here we go. G1 Bumblebee. Cause yeah. Somehow, that's the most popular character. I only found one of him. Only one. Found one. But I found 3 sound waves, but only one of him. How did that become the most popular character? Anyway, here he is next to the cliff. So yeah, they make a good pair together. Again, I got the gun. I got the glass gas gun. I think it's called. I don't remember that from the show, but you got your original cliff jumper here, right? Little cliff. So there are your comparisons. G1 Bumblebee, G1 Cliff Jumper versus the Earthrise. I think it's a pretty cool progression because, you know, originally that was the articulation. The arms could move. That was it. Their feet could go down, I guess. Their head could hide like a turtle. But they didn't have articulation. Now look at these guys. Now just, you know, just look at Bumblebee here. He just looks epic. You know, you can have him here in a battle pose, ready to kill, you know, ready to shoot a Decepticon. And he's Bluish compatible. Again, I watch a lot of Emgo, so I'm going to use his terminology because why not? He inspired me. But Bluish compatible, you can totally make him Bluish and shoot things. And I'm trying to find you Energon. Yeah. So they're pretty epic. They're awesome. These are just awesome reimagining 2020, you know, 1984 versus 2020. Just the engineering and the posability and just the look of these guys and how close they are to the originals. They're outstanding. It transforms pretty simply, pretty much just like Cliff Jumper transforms. You're going to want to open up his chest, flip this out, flip down the arms. His torso will turn around like this. You're going to want to put his arms out like that. We want his arms out like that, and the little notches, there are little bits right here, little notches. Like Look, there are little holes right there and little tabs right there. So those go into here. Then you unfold the back of the leg, fold it down, fold the wheel out, and then these come forward, and this all comes back. On mine, you kind of have to push to get the windshield in here, right? But it's not that hard. And it all kind of snaps and clicks together. And there you go. You got a Bumblebee. You fold up the little peg there. And there you go. There you go. You got Bumblebee. And, you know, he looks pretty amazing. They got a license from Volkswagen, so he actually has the Volkswagen logo on him. Yeah, it's got the Volkswagen logo on the hubcaps. Look at how good this guy looks. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Autobot symbol on the front. It's freaking amazing. It's absolutely stunning. An absolutely stunning Bumblebee right there. Absolutely stunning, stunning Bumblebee. Okay, and now here he is next to Cliffjumper. And, you know, for these guys being retools of each other, these guys, so, I mean, they have the same bottom legs, they have the same arms, but they have different torsos, different hoods, and different feet, and different heads. So they reworked the feet, the heads, and the torso. They were somehow able to turn that into this. They have the exact same transform, but they're completely different. So that's pretty amazing. I think they did an excellent job on Bumblebee. Yeah, can't say enough good things about him. Okay, now one more thing to note here. Cliffjumper and Bumblebee's Canon Gun, if you want to call it. It is Bluesh compatible, obviously. We all know it can Bluesh. So that's its standard configuration. I like to think these are clips. They're also stands. Because Cliffjumper did use this gun in the actual cartoon. But it can come apart into individual guns. So you could have two guns with two clips on them like that. And have it on the other side. Like that. And you have it going out. Like that, like a stormtrooper gun. Up like that. So these guns have several configurations that go to them that you can mess with. But what you can do is these things attach to the bottom of Bumblebee, and it also does this on Cliffjumper. You can attach these and they become hydrofoils, which, if I remember correctly, I do think that they used the hydrofoils in an episode once. And the guns can attach on the side like that. And then this bit here unfolds, plugs in there and there. So there are two pegs there and there's a peg here, and it will all go in together. So that raises basically the bottom of the car up, attaches on there, and then you got your guns on the side, and then you got your hydrofoil. So that's him in hydrofoil mode, and that's totally a thing Bumblebee can do with those guns. Yes, totally a thing that can be done. Okay, so final thoughts on Earthrise Bumblebee. He's amazing. He's awesome. I understand why he's everybody's favorite, why he's the most popular. Or, no, I don't. I have no idea how he became what he did, but he did. He's the most popular. Watch out for the mold fatigue. I guess you can't really guard against that. It's like you don't know if you're going to get this or not. You don't know if that's what you don't know if that's in the box. But besides from that, you can't go wrong with this figure. It's like I said, they're going to be spread out around Walmart. One is going to get one and another is going to get one. and you just have to try your best to go to the different Walmarts and find which one has Bumblebee, which one has Soundwave, which one has all the others, or you're going to end up paying $50 for him online. I mean, he starts at $50 on eBay and then on up. So if you don't want to pay $50 for him and you just want to get him, you got to find all the different Walmarts that have him, because that's basically the way it works. But yeah, thumbs up. Really good. I like this Bumblebee. Highly recommend.